Hello guys, welcome back. I swear I must have done a lot of bad things in a past life. Let me explain. I had to go to the priest of Poseidon on Facebook and be like, I tried to word it very carefully. I said, is he very erratic? Or I didn't say who my patron was, so he could have found out very easily. And said, I'm not sure if I'm getting communication from Poseidon or my patron's just being a jerk like he usually is. Oh, Poseidon can be highly erratic. And I'm like, no. It feels tranquil one moment in there, like the Norse gods and the Greek gods are getting along. Then it feels like a little turf war, and it's not Njord doing it. It's like Loki and Poseidon going at each other. Yeah! And I went in there and I'm like nearly in tears. And I'm like, if you both won't go away, you have to behave for 5 minutes. It's just all I'm asking. And we had a break. Today was like the last day in the 80s, and it's going to go down to the 50s tonight, so I have my heat on. And I'm hoping that if it's nice and warm in the house, they'll kind of get sleepy and go sleep some. They're just being a handful, guys. I thought I was going insane the last month or so because sometimes it's like every god's trying to talk to me at once, and then it's like nothing. And Loki, we all know, we love him, but he loves antagonizing people. He loves going up to other gods and going, da 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 da. It works with the Norse gods, they're used to him. I'm sure the Greek gods are too, but then when they're in close quarters together, everyone else seems to be getting along, except for Loki likes to cause trouble, and I think Poseidon is not taking it very well. Poseidon's like, you have to respect me, and Loki's like, no I don't, I'm the sea god here. Rah! So, it's really, really hard, because first Poseidon wants the altar, and he wants it for him and Aphrodite. Aphrodite, by the way, is just amused, and he wants it in a worse way. And then it feels like they're all stable, like I said, and then it feels like Poseidon doesn't care, leave me alone, go away. And so I have two of them, and I'm in there, and I could feel Aphrodite just smiling in amusement. I said, please make them behave. I got two of them now. Dionysus luckily has been leaving me alone. He's been like, you've got enough to handle. I'm good. Hermes showed up a little bit today. He seemed a little bit concerned. He pops in when he knows communication is absolutely on the fritz, and I was like kind of crying. I'm like, your uncle's driving me nuts, and Loki's not helping. 5 minutes from now, Loki will be the gracious host once more and be welcoming everyone in, and he and Poseidon will be blood brothers, and I love my brother. Then they'll be tearing each other's hair out and wrestling in the living room and banging each other's heads on the floor, and I swear, I don't know if we get these divine, majestic beings or we get toddlers. I think we get both. And I'm just ready to have a breakdown at this point. But I got the heat on. We made some amazing stuff with Spam, leftover rice, and I cut out the tomato and the pepper I got, and I used up my leftover onion. So it was really amazing. So I'm heating that up. So hopefully if they get some nom-noms, they can calm down, have full bellies, and go take a nap and leave me alone. I told them, I said, I shouldn't have to be yelling at gods every night. I don't want this to become the routine. Because I could feel Dionysus perking up like, ooh, she yelling again tonight. And I'm like, I don't want to have to do this. I love you. Why can't you behave? And then I'm just looking at Loki, because Loki's right there trying to help. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure there were never any ancient Greek prayers of, will you please behave? I'm pretty sure the priest didn't have the nerve to walk into Poseidon's temple and say that. But yeah, apparently this is normal, and the priest told me that the moon phases can also affect him, so it'll get even worse. All the ones that are wild find me. I don't know why. Some people attract all these gods of light and love, peace. I attract all the crazy, moody ones that for 1 minute they love you, and then the next minute they hate you. You can tell I'm losing it because I'm doing hysterical laughter, but I'm okay, guys. They're good. They need love. And I think the reason I do attract them is they know that even though I'll say I'm done and I may have a good cry, at the end of the day, I realize they can't help it. It's just their sacred nature. And of course, a goddess is going to be erratic and probably a little more crazy than usual because everybody's dumping all this garbage into his sea. So yeah, I would be pissed off, cranky, and antisocial too at times. I can get that. I'm like getting, yeah, and I don't like pirates either, and all your stupid human wars. I don't blame him. I don't. Um, when he was trying to be more civil and communicate, he was like, "How do you think we feel? First, we're gods of the sea, and now we're fiction, and now we're nobody respects us. We used to have temples, and now, no one loves us, no one respects us, and we're not revered. How do you think that makes us feel?" And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry to them, and I do love them, but I was like trying to point out, well, you are revered, and I guess, being a god, they remember when they had it good. They remember when they had all the temples. In Greece, I think it's still illegal to worship in the actual temples if you don't have a special license, but they now recognize the Greek religion of the ancient gods, but they're going to have to build their own temple. And there's this struggle going on in Greece, and I found this out because I looked up the Greek news of the Americans are there, meaning us. And we're the ones that want to save all this ancient Greek culture and dig up more stuff, and we're pissing the Greek people off. So it's like, typical American thing. We don't have ancient structures, so we look at them and we lose our tiny little American minds, and we're like, you cannot just bury this under a parking lot. And the Greek people are kind of like, the hell we can't, it's our country. So I'm sure that's driving them nuts too, because gods only know why the American archaeologists are pushing forward other than their archaeologists, and that's like their whole entire life. So yeah, and then there's like all the political tensions and everything in Greece, so I guess, yeah, I'd be kind of moody and crazy too if I were a Greek god, but I asked Loki and Poseidon to please stop going at each other and stop antagonizing each other, which they probably won't listen, but I'm like, look, I can't deal with both of you. It will have to come down to one or the other if you're both going to do this all the time. Hopefully something changes. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. I will be keeping the Greek gods. I think, well, I know that they'll be here, but it's like if Loki's gonna run forward and screech and run around like he normally does, I don't think they like that. And it feels like everybody's still getting to know each other, because when I felt like the Greek gods went away, that's when Inari popped back up and seemed more comfortable. So I think they're all settling into each other. I would think all the gods know each other, but it's like they're meeting each other for the first time with every single human. It's utterly delightful. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. I will see you later. Hopefully the boys stop fighting. Probably not. They're boys. I'm not being sexist. Usually the girls get along. Women see the value of peace. They do. They're like, yeah, we have to get along because if we all fight, we'll all be outside. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.